Hey y'all, it's Chris with Rockin Farm. We didn't have a whole lot of time this week to shoot like major videos of major projects, but I did want to give you a little bit of a farm update. It's a very, very brief farm update. I'm pretty much whooped right now. The problem that I have is that my day job, I get off at 3 o'clock, which is great. That's early, right? But during all those cool hours in the morning when it's in the 80s and the 90s, and yes, 90s seems cool when you're hitting 100, 102, 105. I'm working during those hours, so I'll jump on projects starting at 3 o'clock, and by 5:30, I'm just done. I don't have the energy that I had when I was younger. My health is greatly improved, but I'm not in the greatest physical health, so you know, 2.5 hours in extreme heat, 102 degrees or so, I'm done. So I'm not getting as far on projects as I would like to. But one of the things that's really exciting, that I think my maple sow, who decided to go pee right now, is getting real close. As you can see, her belly is getting very low to the ground. And she is starting to bag up a bit on her teats. She doesn't have those kind of donut rings that we look for, but man, she is getting close. So this is Trixie, and just so a lot of you know a little bit about Trixie, Trixie has a ton, I mean a ton of foundation in her background. She's a 4-year-old sow. She'll be 4 years old very soon here, and on her maternal side, you only have to go to the grandparents to find foundation, and then all of her great-grandparents are foundation. So she is a very, very heavy foundation pig, but it works out really great because what we've noticed is that when we breed this maple sow that's very heavy on the foundations, she did originally come from White Bison Farm. We've noticed that when you breed her to some of the newer, more improved boar stock, you get some pretty cool babies. So I'm really, really excited to figure out what it is that we're going to get out of her. And I would say, gosh, guys, less than a week. So now we're going to walk over here and I'm just going to show you what it is. It has me so gosh darn whooped today. So as many of you know, my wife had a major surgery. And while she had that major surgery, I was very heavily encouraging her to search out new breeding stock for our English Orpington breed chickens. And she found some good eggs, and we got a few chickens here and we got a few chickens there. Because when you're doing hatching eggs, it's not uncommon to get pretty abysmal hatch rates. The U.S. Postal Service doesn't treat the eggs the greatest. So we got a few chicks here, a few chicks there, and we've got enough to start building our flocks. My thought process was, hey, go ahead and get those eggs. It's 21 days to incubation, and then we're looking at like 10 weeks before they really need their own space. Well, you know what? 13 weeks, 3 months goes by really fast, and I got really behind. So we have been busting our butts on adding 2 new poultry pens. I'll post the video to the last time I built a chicken coop completely out of scratch. You can see this one is almost done, and it's really irritating because it's probably an hour from completion. But y'all, working in the heat, I got so whooped that I looked at my son and I said, I can't do it. I don't have another hour in me. We're out here feeding the animals right now, and I'll be honest with you, I can barely pick up my feet without kicking rocks. So tired, whooped. We're just gonna have to finish this in the morning. I was hoping to move birds in tonight, but we'll just be moving birds in tomorrow night. And then we are going to immediately jump on another coop for this breeding pen here. So that'll take us up to 4 breeding pens plus the 4 chicken tractors. The goal is that these ones are out away from the house a little bit. The other 2 breeding pens are like right behind my bedroom. And right now they have roosters in them, which means we're getting up at 6 a.m. That's all there is to it. They start crowing at about 6 a.m., maybe a little bit before. So we're going to move all of the roosters back to here. So I'll have mature roosters in one pen and grow out roosters in the other pen. Our experience, especially with these Orpington chickens, is if they don't have girls to fight over, they tend to not fight. So these 2 coops back here are what we are going to refer to as the dude coops. It's going to be all roosters back here that we're either growing out for sale, growing out for auction, or growing out for meat. And then the 2 coops up by my bedroom are going to become grow out pens for hens. And we're going to get a 3rd pen going in there. And once I get the 3rd pen, and then possibly even the 4th pen up, because I've actually got it mapped out for 7 pens over there. So what I eventually want is that those 7 pens are 7 pens of different breeds of Orpingtons. The chicken tractors become my grow outs, either for my breeding stock or for sale. And then we've got the 2 dude coops here, and we'll have to see where we go from there, but that should be enough for now. Problem is I got to get there because I've still got 4 pens to build over there, possibly 5, before I can start using these chicken tractors as grow outs. So y'all, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of heat, but we're building this program so that hopefully, hopefully we can retire someday. If you've got any questions about how to build these coops completely from scratch, if you want to know more information about any of my pigs, don't hesitate to ask me. Click that notification bell, subscribe to our channel, go check out our website, rockinitefarm.com. Till I see y'all again, this has been Chris with Rockin Farm. Please be happy and live healthy.